Today I want to talk to you about evergreen content. Evergreen content, in my opinion, is the gold standard in YouTube. It's what you want to make all your videos if you can. Let me give you a few examples. Every year around Christmas, people play Christmas music on the radio for 45 days straight, from right after Thanksgiving until a couple days after Christmas usually. And I'm going to guarantee you this. They're going to do it next year. They're going to do it the year after that. That's why you see a lot of bands and songwriters put out Christmas records, or they'll put out a Christmas song because they know if it's a hit, that sucker's going to be a hit every year in perpetuity. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is probably 45 years old. Just guessing. I don't know. Maybe it's older than that. You hear it every year, man. And all the other ones too. Everything that's put out on the shelves for the 4th of July and all the Valentine's Day candies and cards and flowers, it's all going to be there next year because that's a reoccurring thing. Evergreen content is a lot like that. If you put out a video that is good today, is going to be good next year, it's going to be good the year after that, that's just a good thing. It's just a good thing. Here's a good way to think about it. Your YouTube channel is like an investment portfolio. Not to nerd out about it, but let's say you have 50 videos and you're monetized. Every single one of those videos is going to be producing some amount of revenue every month. It might be $1. It might be $2. It might be $5,000. It all depends. But every single one of those videos will put out money every month if they're evergreen. Now, the opposite of evergreen, just think about the news. You watch the news, you look up the news online, and the news is only the news until tomorrow. Then it's not. Then it's old news. It's yesterday's news. And a year from now, today's news will be so irrelevant. It'll be so it has no value whatsoever. So as a YouTuber, one of the best strategies is to always build evergreen content. Videos that are interesting today, they're going to be interesting next month, they're going to be interesting next year. Because the news story you do today might get 10,000 views, and then tomorrow it might get 1,000 views, and the day after that it might get 100 views, and then it completely poops out, and it'll never get another view ever because it's irrelevant. Let me give you a good example of this. My brother, who runs the channel Black Spruce, he's got a couple videos that are camper builds where he built a camper. Campers are expensive. Campers are getting more expensive all the time. People love to go camping. Camping's a big hobby for a lot of folks. Every single year, as soon as the weather starts to break, people are going to think about camping. They're going to get on Facebook Marketplace and they're going to look at campers. They're going to maybe drive by the RV dealership and they're going to look at campers. And they're always going to get discouraged because campers are stupid expensive. And then there's always going to be that crowd that thinks, well, maybe I'll just build my own. Because you can. My brother has 2 videos of building do-it-yourself camper builds where he took just a trailer and built it into a camper. And in those videos, he walks you through how to build your own camper. So it's all brand new. You can enjoy the process. You know exactly what you've got. And you don't have to spend $50,000 on a camper or whatever they cost. Honestly, I don't know because I'm never buying a new camper. Every year in the spring, that video is going to be popular. Every year in the summer, it's going to be popular. You get into the fall, you start getting into deer season. It's going to be popular then. Anytime people look at campers and get discouraged, it's going to be popular. It's the evergreen subject. I love evergreen videos because they are an investment that pays every single month. And if you want to do YouTube full time, evergreen content, it's kind of the gold standard. I have a video I shot on my Bush Radical channel called How to Sharpen a Pocket Knife. I've changed the title a couple times on it. It was originally How to Sharpen a Knife with a Sharpening Stone. But that title was long enough that Sharpening Stone ended up on the other line, the line below. And I'm like, well, I want it all on one line so you can read the whole title without going back down and to read a second line of title. So now it's just How to Sharpen a Pocket Knife. Very, very simple title. The thumbnail is a picture of a pocket knife across the screen, cropped in as tight as you possibly can get it. And the other way, underneath of it, there is a sharpening stone. That's it. That's the title. That's the thumbnail. That video has 650,000 views, and it gets views all the time. Every day it's getting views. Every month it's generating income. It's just a great little nugget of an evergreen video. And evergreen videos can be so many things that are simple. Sometimes the simple videos that are easy to shoot, that are easy to title and thumbnail, they can really be jewels. Think about fishing if you like to fish. Maybe a video how to sharpen a hook. Maybe that's a great idea. You have to do a little research to see how many views videos in that field have got before. But that could be a gold nugget. That could be a video that gets 50,000 views this year and it might get 50,000 next year. Might do better than that. I don't know. I haven't done a research on that particular subject. But simple ideas like that on evergreen topics, you can build out a portfolio that's going to make you a living. And running a camera is so much more fun than pouring cement or hanging sheetrock or a million other things you could do with your life. Sharing things that are helpful to other people and making evergreen content that is going to be findable every year. It's going to have the same value to the viewer every year. Stacking those up one after the next, that's going to make it so much easier to be full-time at YouTube. And when you're full-time on YouTube, it's a whole lot easier to find the time to make content. So it becomes easier the more evergreen content you have up. You make more money, you have more free time to make better videos, to put more effort into videos. So a good helpful tip: if you're going to shoot a video tomorrow, ask yourself, is this evergreen? Is this going to be useful next week, week after that, the year after that? And if it's not, well, maybe tweak it. See if you can make it evergreen. See if maybe you can find a better subject to cover. Because the dirty little secret is we all only have so much lifetime to put into whatever it is we're doing for a living. And you don't want to put out 5,000 videos, work all the time, struggle and put in 5 hours a day filming and editing and uploading if you're only getting 150 views a video or 1,000 views a video. It's much better to take your time, get your subject dialed in, figure out what your thumbnail is going to be before you film the video, figure out how to make the title super short and to the point and simple so it's as close to what the viewer is going to type into the search bar, and make it evergreen. Because evergreen's good for everybody. It's good for the long haul. It's good for your bank account. It's good for the longevity of your channel. It's good for not burning out. It's good for making a living on the platform. So don't go green. Go evergreen. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Dave Whipple. See you on the next one.